stylistically, my work is probably influenced by that of Pablo Picasso, the Cubist style. My name is Ophelia Chambliss. My studio is at 251-253 West Market Street. The best way to reach me is through email, which is opheliachambliss@comcast.net. People can text me. My number is 717-891-0157. You can find me on Facebook. I do have 2 Facebook accounts, and they're both active. There is this artist, Samuel Akenya. He is from Ghana, but I loved his work, and I always had an appreciation that this is what he did. He was an extremely talented guy. He was in Chicago. And then Joyce Owens, a friend of mine who I had used one of her works for a book cover, and I had shown her some samples of my work, and she said, "Oh, you can paint, you can do this." And that was the very first time that I decided to enter my work into an actual exhibit. So that was an influence. I'm a visual artist. I work mostly in acrylics. I do some oil paintings, but my primary work is in mural works, and I specialize in visual rhetoric. There is a plan to do a mural on the side of my building here. The mural is going to be on Grant Street. And the best part about this mural is going to be a community paint mural. So it's going to be a large color by number, and I will be inviting in the public and especially people who live in this district, in this neighborhood, to come and help paint this mural. And I want the folks who live around here to say I have a hand in that. I have been painting full-time probably for the last 20 years. And I have always done some form of artwork. I started off in graphic design, and then I did a lot of work in educational publishing, which is what brought me here to the York area. After the position that I moved here for no longer existed, I started doing more of my fine art and then moved into fine art full-time. And I started off just doing paintings and some small commissions and segued into doing large murals in public spaces. I try to draw or paint something every single day, but there are days that I don't end up in front of the canvas or in front of the drawing board because there's business to be taken care of. But on average, I probably paint, if I say 5 days a week, probably about at least 5 hours of those days a week. So a good 25, 30 hours a week, I spend time painting and working. And a lot of the other times are working on ideas and concepts. The happiest piece of my work is meeting people's needs. I love when a client comes to me and they want to talk about what it is they're trying to express, what they need and what they're trying to do, and then being able to go back and come up with a visual idea and concept that does exactly what they said they wanted. I think my craft and my painting influences the community because I try to do lots of arts and murals in public spaces where I include the community. I try to make sure that people see themselves in the artwork, in the paintings, in the ideas. I do that through sharing things on Facebook. I do that by representing people in these images. I've done murals with different neighborhood associations, community groups, and I think that adds to the influence. I hope that I will influence so many young, minority or underprivileged artists. I've always felt that talent is created equally, but opportunities are not. I want more Black and brown kids to see themselves in the creative industry. I want more of them to use their talents as a means of making a living and expressing themselves. My goals are to continue with my creative career, and through the nonprofit agency that I'm building and working on now, provide those opportunities for other people. So it's Ophelia's Making Agency, and what it does is teaches creative professionals, no matter if you're a painter or a hairdresser or a mechanic, to make your craft a business. Help them register their business name, get their EIN number, structure their finances professionally, and market themselves professionally so that they can be sustainable. I truly love what I do with my own work, and the only thing that rivals that is being able to empower other people to do this with their work. I love that there's so much talent, and I love that we're growing this kind of creative industry. It's a new economy, and I want to see that be something that is truly recognized, not just here in WECO or in York County, but across the Commonwealth and across the country.